Welcome to Chick Chat. Hi, everyone. Your host, Bunny, here. I hope everyone is well. For today's podcast episode, we're going to be talking about weight in society with another guest, a new guest. Okay, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. My name is Penguin, and
You're supposed to wait for me to
okay.
It's okay. We're going to keep that in. It's totally fine. So, you're going to go by Penguin. Is there a reason you picked Penguin?
I like penguins. They're cool.
Okay, cool. He likes penguins. They're cool. Let's get started. So first, before we get into the topic, I'm going to ask you just a random question. I'm just going to think of it like off the top of my head. What's your favorite candy?
I like Kit Kat.
Candy, not chocolate.
Oh, Sour Punch straws.
Oh, okay. Guys, he's literally eating them right now. Okay. Okay, let's get started. So when did you first become aware of your body or your weight?
I think I was always conscious of it. Probably if I had to put a number on it, around the age of 8 or 9.
And do you is there something that happened that made you so conscious of it, or just?
I would say more so the fact that I would be eating out.
Mm-hmm.
Subway was my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
At age 8, I would get a whole foot long.
Okay. Not okay, as you should, yes.
Yeah.
Hormones growing and stuff. Were you a chubbier kid, or
I was always a skinnier kid, so I never really watched what I ate.
Okay.
I would always eat, and then I would say around the age of 8, 9, I did get some weight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How does your family talk about weight? Yeah.
There are stereotypes in a sense that being skinny is healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Although that's not always true.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has some truth in it.
Yeah. I like that you said that, because I actually agree with you. I was kind of gonna follow up and ask what do you feel healthy means to you?
I think healthy means anything in a sense where you're comfortable and you're confident and you're able to go by day without worrying.
Okay, yeah, that's a good answer. How do you feel how our society views health equates to its true meaning?
I don't think it does. In a sense, I think as society we turn a blind eye to unhealthy, in a sense that we kind of promote things that are unhealthy, and we look past stuff that we probably shouldn't look past all the time, maybe in the foods we eat.
Mm-hmm.
Or in a sense that we promote certain lifestyles where it's not ideal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, is there a specific one that comes to mind?
I think in a sense there's both extremes of let's say gym influencers. They always promote having the best body is the best case scenario, or in other extreme where people who are a little bit more overweight will promote that, hey, being overweight is healthy. In a sense, they're both not ideal.
Okay. Do you feel the focus on weight loss and being skinny kind of overshadows the true meaning of true health in our society?
Yes and no. I think with weight loss, it comes back to the fact that people want to feel good, and I think for some people that weight loss is that form of channeling their energy into something that makes them feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Be day by day, and I think what people do enjoy is seeing progress.
Mm-hmm.
And weight loss is a progress kind of goal that's measured with health.
Yeah.
But it's not always the case where health is weight loss. Some people have other cases where their metabolism's not as fast, or maybe a condition medical that they can't lose weight as fast, or they gain it much faster than others.
Yeah, I agree with you. How do you feel social media influences individuals on how they view their bodies?
Yeah, I think social media connects people a lot with that. I think it comes to comparisons. Everyone's on their own journey, but you can't help compare yourself to others, especially when you're connected with hundreds and thousands of people through social media. You kind of see someone else and you're wait, why can't I be like that person?
Yeah.
And in a sense, I don't think it's wrong to compare yourself, but it is unhealthy to look at other people and everyone's on their own journey. I don't think you should be focused on other people's journeys, but more so your own journey.
100%. Do you feel social media or society's expectations of our bodies has affected how you view your own body?
No, I think for some individuals, yes, but on a personal level, I don't think it has. I think when I view social media, I'm more content with myself. I don't really put that image out there and want a certain level. Mm-hmm. I think with certain people, they do see that, and it's a affects them a lot.
Yeah.
Because they want something they can't have, or maybe
Yeah.
they want to get there quick.
Yeah.
And you can't really get that weight loss super quick, or maybe like gain weight in the other case.
Yeah.
But people are resorting to like drugs like Ozempic, or
Yeah.
maybe like mass gainers and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's like the shortcut. I don't think the shortcut's always the best method.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like regarding that, it is like harmful when we see like influencers or just gym people or whatever, when they're posting like their goals and like the how they've reached like the specific like body, when it's like they're like, oh, I'm just eating in this way, I'm getting my macro,
or
whatever.
like the day in the life of like an influencer.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's not ideal because like they're putting up a front in a sense too.
Yeah, exactly. And then you find out they're like on Ozempic, like you said, or on the mass gainers or whatever. Okay, how do you feel about the body positivity movement?
So with the body positivity movement, I think it's a great movement, you know. I think with body positivity, you'd want to be confident and respectful about others, but at the same time, I want to focus more on health positivity. So in a sense that like body positivity, I'm all for it, but sometimes we have to look past it and look towards the healthier aspect of it. I mean, if you're comfortable in your body, but don't be opposed to improving your health because you're confident, or maybe
like your overall health is more important than
your overall health is the number one important like factor in this, and I think that you should always focus on your health versus your body positivity. I think through health comes body positivity, you know. So in a sense, they work tangent like together. Yeah,
I agree. Okay, what's something that you wish society understood about like different bodies types?
So one thing I definitely think needs more of like a voice or to be heard about is people have different conditions, and sometimes when you look at someone, you don't understand that maybe they have a certain medical condition that stops them from losing or gaining weight, and we often as a society look past that and we assume the worst in people, or we say, hey, like they don't want it themselves, so they're not going to achieve it, but that's not always the case. And I don't think that should be like a standard we uphold them to when they have their own situation going on that we don't know about.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, last thing, this is getting cut out.
Wait, no, don't cut it out. I think you did.
Okay, what is like one piece of advice you would give to someone just regarding this topic? Just anything.
Yeah, a piece of advice that comes to mind is that everyone's on their own time, whether it be your body positivity journey, your health journey. I think definitely when you come to like compare yourself with others, it's not the right thing to do because they're on their own time. You don't know what they've been through and what they've gone through to get to where they're at. And for you, I wouldn't want you to put yourself on a time that someone else is on. Like, for example, let's say they did it in a year. If you do it in 2 years, it's not going to make a difference. It's still making that improvement to better yourself, and don't be so strict on yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today for that episode. I love everything you said.
Penguin out.
Penguin out. Bye, guys.